as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Now, here's Anunoby. Count it.
Outstanding work by OG. Unbelievable versatility, and that was a tough finish.
Garland with it. Pass to Mobley. All sorts of time, and he knocks down the jumper.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Van Vliet. And he starts out with a miss in this one. It's LeVert on the wing. Mitchell looking it over. LeVert the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. For 3, Mitchell doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires from deep. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet outside. And the pass to Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
They grabbed their own miss. Allen got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now, here's Siakam. After the miss from Evan Mobley. And he's able to get it back. Mitchell against Anunoby. Goes back up. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Outside Garland. Dishes it to Mitchell. Pass to LeVert for the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes looking around. Takes the 3. LeVert grabs the miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby. Here's Achua. Barnes kicks to Siakam. with the block. And here is Garland. For three, Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got 5 now.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Siakam, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Passes it to Achua. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers leading, and Smitty Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that goal.
LeVert with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Now, here's Anunoby. And he converts the layup. Anunoby's got 6.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Bounce pass from Garland. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Barnes outside. Off target with his 3. Cleveland leading by 3. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Anunoby. The Cavaliers pull it in. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games. I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Barnes against Garland. Here's Anunoby, and he jams it with authority.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Garland against Van Vliet. Right side, Garland. Here's LeVert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Count it, good. And now it's only a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Slashing to the rim with confidence, Fred VanVleet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. The Raptors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Siakam. Back to Achua. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam for 3. No good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle.
24, the Raptors, 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game, setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua into the foul. Love finds Wade. Now Rubio, covered by Van Vliet. Rubio the pass to Lopez. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And now we've got the intentional foul. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Love. Birch grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Lopez throws it down.
Look out below. Robin Lopez in a lane to the hoop and finishing it.
Trent, a screen on Rubio. Trent outside. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Rubio the pass to Okoro. Rubio against Flynn. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Wade wide open. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Inside, Young. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now, here's Okoro, defended by Trent. Wade kicks to Okoro. Love with the screen for Okoro. Down low, 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Trent with it, guarded now by Okoro. The pass to Porter. the lead. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Okoro passes to Lopez. Plays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And you like to keep the big fella involved offensively, especially around the rim. Like that, Robin with a nice move.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. .157 left in the third quarter. Rubio against Flynn. Okoro kicks to Love. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Birch. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Cleveland leading by 4. For 3, Love. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Shots good from Young.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Flynn against Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Lopez. And staying with the play, Lopez. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Pass to Birch. Lopez with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Wade dishes to Rubio. He kicks it to Love. Fires for 3. They get it again. Back to Rubio. Pass to Lopez. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Raptors trail by 4. Young passes to Birch. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Rubio against Flynn. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closer. Lock at 6. His first attempt of the game finds the target. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He's such a fluid athlete. Porter looking good, coming off screen and roll with the quick catch and finish.
Rubio looking it over. Love kicks to Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the 3 ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Flynn dishes to Porter. Trent outside. The pass to Young. The three. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Trent.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Rubio the pass to Okoro. Flynn grabs the miss. Raptors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Young slams it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Mobley with the block. They retain possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. LeVert with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. LeVert's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Mobley with the block. One-on-one fast break. And slam dunk by Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Garland against Van Vliet. Launches it. Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. A putback. Got it.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
For 3, Van Vliet. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Passes to Van Vliet. Siakam, a screen on Garland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Mobley dishes to Mitchell. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Twelve seconds left in the 4th. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Here's Hero, and he drains the turnaround J.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And the second free throw is good. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lowry finds Butler. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good.
Well, plenty of firepower in Jimmy Butler's game. His jump shot, just one of the ways he can hurt you.
VanVleet against Lowry. VanVleet drives. Here's Achua. And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Open shot by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Soft touch off the glass.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Here's Barnes. And he gets that one. Barnes has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the middle. Ball stolen. Left side, Butler. Dedmon, the pass to Adebayo. Outside, Butler. Back to Adebayo. Now here's Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Hero's gotten his second bucket of the game.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Barnes. The shot by Butler, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Barnes passes to VanVleet. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And Lowry gets doubled. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by VanVleet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Butler. Achua with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Butler. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Achua with a screen on Lowry. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Butler on the wing. Over Van Vliet. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Achua in at the 5. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand, but we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred Van Vliet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Now here's Achua. Siakam outside. Launches it. That shot is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. And it's Lowry penetrating. Outside Butler. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achua picks one up.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Now here's Van Vliet. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fast break Miami. Dedmon, the pass to Adebayo. Dedmon, a screen on Achua. And that one's good. Adebayo's got 6 points. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Offensive rebound. Here's Butler, off target at the rim. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Anunoby with it. Hero picks him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
If you want to check Jimmy Butler, you better be ready to compete. This guy is always playing hard.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam, makes that easy work.
Lowry outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dedmon. Got a piece of it. Pass to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Butler against Barnes. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler playing the paint, yes, sir.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes in the post. Butler covering. Shot clock at 6. Achua with a screen on Lowry. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The dive for the ball. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Lowry, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Lowry. No good off the back of the rim. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes with it. Picked up by Lowry. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
And it's Butler off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 9.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Takes a 3. Van Vliet misses. And for Miami, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Hero for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. Oh, there's the alley. And Siakam with the slam.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
Outside Anunoby. Now here's Achua. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Raptors.
Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Butler. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
He does not get the second one. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The Raptors shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Here's Siakam. Over Adebayo. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, okay then. And that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Top of the key jumper, no good for Toronto. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Van Vliet with it. Hero picks him up. Here's Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Siakam's got 12 points.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Barnes against Butler. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Adebayo. Dedmon with it. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Hero finds Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. Now here's Adebayo. Lets it go from deep. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. .143 left in the third. Here's Butler. Achua with a rebound. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Pass to Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 11.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Van Vliet against Lowry. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses him chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler, mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
Van Vliet outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here's Hero. Takes it inside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Barnes with it, guarded by Adebayo. Back to Barnes. Pass to Achua. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry left side. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Raptors up 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
35. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Gary Trent is out there with Malachi Flynn. Then there's Kim Birch. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Young in at the 4. And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. For 3, Oladipo. And they'll get another chance. Back to Martin. Inside, another shot, and it's good on the layup.
A tremendous job by Victor Oladipo. You don't think of guards being prolific in the interior, but Mr. Oladipo is.
Now here's Trent. The fadeaway. Strus grabs the miss. Miami trailing. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Here's Martin. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet. And he lobs it up to the rim. Adebayo with a steal. Right side, Butler to take the lead. Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Looking to get it going. Butler finds Hero. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 11. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. Count it. Good.
Scotty Barnes with a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Lowry outside. Now Hero. Back to Lowry. Hero outside. Shoots over Anunoby. No good. A bit long that time. Toronto trailing. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Guys, as a go-to scorer, you know the ball is going to find your hands late in the game. Scotty Barnes might be young, but he has a chance to knock down a big shot here. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Hero. Shoots from the elbow. Outside for Butler. Tries again. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a double with Oladipo. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Here's Siakam. 5 on the clock. Siakam draws the double. The Raptors need to get off a shot. 3 from Barnes. The shot won't fall, and Miami will go the other way with it. Hero from way outside. Here's Butler. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Oh, the trifecta!
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
The thing you've always loved about Fred Van Vliet is his ability to stay focused and calm in the moments that matter. Now standing at the free throw line with a big chance here. That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
The Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
So the Raptors win it. They played the villain. All right, Allie, good stuff there.
Oh, say does that.
Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Van Vliet against Smart. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smart wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Van Vliet wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Tatum. There's the lob to Brown. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Here's Toronto now.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Good D by Anunoby. Smart against Siakam. Over Smart. Good work defensively by Smart. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Yep, it counts.
How about the focus from Brown? Only concerned with making that shot.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Assist from
Here's Brown.
Van Vliet.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Boston. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Floats it up for Williams. The kick out to Brown. Outside, Horford. The tray, and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The dunk by Achua.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin, Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And stolen by Horford. Left side, Brown. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, Tatum in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep three-point range, Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And so he hits both. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
The pass to Horford, and stolen by Siakam. Anunoby with it, picked up by Brown.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Not just being selfish, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And stolen by Tatum. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown with it. He's got 9. Driving to the basket. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Achua with it. Williams picks him up. Achua, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart kicks to Tatum. Lets it go from the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. VanVleet looking around. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. To halt the run and finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Brown the pass to Horford. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. One-on-one here. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Anunoby.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
The 3 from Tatum. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. That shot off. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston leading by 9.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Raptors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Up again. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics? 1:46 left to play here in the half. VanVleet with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Stolen by Smart, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oh, Tatum in position. Horford finds Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And Anunoby sends it back. And they get it back. Raptors trail by 13. Pass to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Tatum's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Tatum against Barnes. Here's Brown. Williams trying to break free. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Barnes against Smart. Brown outside. Left side, Williams. The 3 from Tatum. The three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much air.
And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Gallinari. White is out there with Brogdon. And it's Griffin. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Flynn kicks to Porter. Young in the corner. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Williams with a clean look. Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 9. Now here's Porter. Misses in close. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. White, good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Young now, top of the key. Got a hand on it. White looking around. Williams with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. The offensive rebound. Griffin. Porter with the steal. And they're on the break. Young inside. He's guarded by Williams. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Thaddeus Young.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Outside Williams. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Trent passes to Porter. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. Left side, Griffin. The rebound by Young. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Boston leading by 10. And here we go. Fast break. Flynn's got it. He can't get that one to fall. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Snatched up. Raptors trail by 10. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Williams. Here's Gallinari. And the turnover again by Boston.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's Flynn. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And it's denied. And they get it back. Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to White. A second chance effort. Toronto grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside, White. Gallinari outside. Trying to get something going. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Trent. Young passes to Birch. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Birch has got his second basket of the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
From deep, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
All by himself. Here's Trent, and it's sent back by White. They recover it. Stolen by Brogdon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Porter. Young is out there with Kem Birch. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Flynn in at the point guard.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Brown. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Here's Young. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Tatum. Williams. And Williams is right there. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Young. Williams with the block. To the middle. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Raptors trail by 9. Now Van Vliet to the paint. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown kicks to Tatum. Here's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Van Vliet. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Siakam against Horford. And the rejection by Tatum.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Smart against Van Vliet. Over Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And at last, they get one to fall.
Assist goes to.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Brown against Anunoby. A 3 from Tatum. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Siakam throws it down.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Here's Tatum from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And here's Brown outside. That shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Celtics.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown kicks to Horford. Celtics passing it around. And Tatum launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
So we see Boston get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Barnes. LeVert with a rebound. Anunoby against Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. That one's good for 2.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Allen. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Garland for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And I don't think anyone knew that Siakam would be this kind of playmaker coming out of New Mexico. In fact, I can almost guarantee it.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Here's the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Rebound by Van Vliet.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Barnes. Over LeVert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Garland against Van Vliet. On the wing, Mitchell. Out to Garland. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now here's Mitchell, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's LeVert. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's Siakam with the drive. And a missed layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And it's tied up with that one. 1:21 left in the first. Garland against Van Vliet. And Siakam with the slam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and get where the team needs him.
Out Outside Garland. LeVert finds Garland. Back to LeVert. Outside Garland. LeVert up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Achua with a screen. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Allen.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Mitchell up top. Anunoby covering. LeVert passes to Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Garland against Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
And he can't hit the second. The three from Mitchell. And here's LeVert for 3. And that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Garland finds LeVert. Out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot to the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet drives. Pass to Siakam. That shot missing. And it's Cleveland the other way. And he lobs it up top.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Van Vliet outside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Mobley. Fires for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Garland against Van Vliet. Oh, got a piece of it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. LeVert with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Allen with a screen on Siakam. Mobley passes to Allen. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Achua with it. He's picked up by Garland. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got 8.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. LeVert outside. Back to Mobley. Clock at 6. LeVert finds Mitchell. 4-3. Knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Toronto trailing. Anunoby passes to Siakam. There's the triple. Mobley grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Allen, the pass to Mobley. Count the basket. Give him 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. VanVleet on the wing, guarded by Garland. Pass to Siakam. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
The 3 from Barnes. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside for LeVert. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. 4 on the clock. LeVert passes to Garland. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 24 seconds left in the second. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here we go, 1-on-1. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Substitution on the court.
And here's VanVleet. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Here's Okoro. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
And so a close game is...
The score is your Raptors 23. The Cavaliers 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Otto Porter, Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Flynn in at point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Wade, 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
This is what happens when you do so much damage from distance. Porter able to slip inside for a gimme.
Pass to Wade. Outside Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside for Porter. On the wing, Porter. The three. That shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Left side, Love. Rubio passes to Love. Back to Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Here's Wade. It's stolen by Trent. And now the Raptors on the break. Tipped.
I think surprising everyone in this arena. Rubio all over it.
And he's going for the lob. And Young slams it in.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Lopez passes to Rubio. Here's Okoro. Out to Rubio from behind the arc. Porter pulls it in.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
That's good from Trent.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Here's Flynn. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Count it.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Rubio. Defense is right there. Pass to Wade. Back to Rubio. To the left wing. Here's Lopez. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Trent finds Young. Outside Porter. For the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Stolen by Young. And here they come. Here's Birch. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Out to the wing. Here's Love. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Now here's Rubio. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Flynn. Good work defensively by Lopez.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the paint. Rubio against Birch.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Now here's Van Vliet. The three ball. Unloads from 13. And too long on the shot. The Cavs trailing. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors out in front, up 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three. Here's Mitchell. The Raptors making their last shot. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. Mitchell misses. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Achua with the dunk.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Precious Achua picks one up. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Now here's Barnes. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Mitchell with the ball. Mobley outside. Garland against Van Vliet. Solid defense from Van Vliet. The Raptors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Barnes against LeVert. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Siakam against Mitchell. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Mobley. Out to Garland. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam with a screen on Garland. The drive by Van Vliet. Siakam, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his 2nd year in the league.
You know what's interesting, BA, going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. Achua with the dunk.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Raptors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Pascal Siakam.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's LeVert, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Van Vliet against LeVert. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good D by Anunoby.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby passes to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Heat. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Tries it from 19. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet. Shots good by Achua. Heat have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside Lowry. The pass to Hero. Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing. Poked away. It's stolen by Martin. The finish. And finished off by Martin.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Van Vliet outside. From deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Inside and stolen by Achua. Siakam against Martin. Pass to Anunoby. Passes it to Achua. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat. Siakam with it, picked up by Hero. The putback, no good on the shot. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Lowry. Martin trying to free himself up. Good D by Barnes. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Achua.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Butler, no good. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Anunoby, that gives them the lead. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average number in that regard.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And a wide open look for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Here's Achua. Around the back and lays it in.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The Heat, 6, ladies and gentlemen, the Raptors, you
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Now, Anunoby, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. The shot's good. Anunoby's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Butler feeling out of it. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Yeah, what a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Shoots over Van Vliet. Here's Adebayo. Lowry passes to Martin. Beyond the arc. They get a hand on it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Miami. 6-point game. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Heat trail by 6. Butler with the ball. He's got 8. And stolen by Achua. A 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. Right side Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got his first basket of the night. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Now, here's Butler. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Hero. drills the three-pointer.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Raptors leading by 3. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Siakam with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Back to Siakam. That ball, great assist by Van Vliet. That's now 8 points for Siakam.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Lowry. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Lowry finds Adebayo. Misses from short range. Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Right side Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Right block shot. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
For 3, Van Vliet got a piece of it. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Hero. Lays it up off the glass. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Van Vliet outside. Now the pass to Achua. And Toronto turns it over again. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Nifty move. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Miami shooting their first free throws of this. And so Butler nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Toronto ahead, leading by just 1. It's time. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Flynn kicks to Trent. Stolen. Here's Butler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Raptors with the lead. Young inside. Covered by Martin. Martin with the block. Lowry for 3. That shot off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
2 points. That one goes. Porter's got his first points in this one.
Can't lose sight of Porter, especially when he's looking to score near the basket.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Jimmy Butler. Outside Flynn. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Flynn kicks to Trent. Back to Flynn. Another shot. From the low block. The shot by Birch, no good. For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. For the lead, that shot off the mark. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Porter, takes it inside. The layup off target.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. And fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Flynn kicks to Porter. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 5.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Here's the break. Pushing it up. Birch finds Young. Back to Birch. Can't cash in from close range. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Strus. Driving the lane. Vincent's shot is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Feeds it to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Flynn with it. Robinson picks him up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For the lead, he can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Porter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter. Robinson for 3. Not going to go that time. Raptors leading by 3. Outside Porter, and Toronto turns it over again. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Pass to Strus. Over Trent. Strus finds Oladipo. And here we go. Fast break. Flynn's got it. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
It's Oladipo on the wing. He feeds it to Dedmon. A rebound by Young. Toronto, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. That one goes in. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Raptors lead by... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Young out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Ken Birch. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Flynn in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc, because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Here's Butler. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Butler. And stolen by Barnes. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Achua with it. He's against Martin. Achua, no good. Lowry finds Hero. Back to Lowry. Shoots from 14. They get it again. Adebayo on the follow.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Raptors with the lead. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Hero. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Siakam hits them both. And here are the Heat now. Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Raptors leading by 3. Barnes left side. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby against Hero. Anunoby no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Fast break Toronto. Anunoby passes to Achua. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat trail by 3. To the inside, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And so here is Miami. It's a 3-point game. Hero on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. That's a 2 from Martin. And too long on the shot.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And Anunoby, here we go. 3-pointer. And the Raptors miss again. And stolen by Siakam. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Heat trail by 3. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Butler. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Pass to Achua. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Van Vliet against Hero. Stolen by Martin. outside Lowry. Hero finds Adebayo. Here's Siakam. It falls.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Here's Hero. There's the feed to Martin. Plenty of space. Tips it, and it's Hero on the follow.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Hero against Van Vliet. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
It's intercepted. Fast break, Toronto. Back to Anunoby. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
A festive atmosphere inside. Endorsed when you're playing in the same conference. The rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
The vertical of OG and Anobi. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Brown, pass to Williams. Out to Horford. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
It's good.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer, no good. Smart against Van Vliet. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And an Obi for 3. Smart grabs the miss. And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Pass to Smart. Out to Horford. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Van Vliet. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
It's good on the putback. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
To the inside. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Over Horford. Here's Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Achua for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Horford outside. Kicks it out to Smart. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Achua. Here's Siakam. Horford covering. Siakam, no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Tatum from long range. Boston, no good that time either. The Raptors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Achua finds Anunoby. 4-3. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Anunoby against Williams. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Right side Tatum. Here's Horford. The layup misses. It's all tied in Toronto. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. All alone on the break. Jumps up. Here's Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Tatum from long range. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Horford. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics with the lead.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Beyond the arc. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 8.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. It's Smart on the wing. Down low. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Achua with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Some solid defense from Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Hits the three-pointer. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. And he lobs it up to the rim. Horford with a steal. Pass to Brown. Now here's Williams. Achua defending. Achua with a steal. 1:49 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And there's a 3-second violation. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Boston on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Horford outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Comes up empty down low.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Kicks it out to Smart. Horford for 3. Boston, no good that time either. Toronto trailing. Achua into the lane. There's 53 seconds left in the second, and the shot's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tatum from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got a piece of it. Brown passes to Horford. Tatum with it. Fires the 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Achua. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Horford passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Stolen by Anunoby. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the...
The Celtics, 24.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred VanVleet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
White for 3, and the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Birch with a screen on Brogdon. Trent for 3. And the Raptors get it back. Birch. And Birch slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Just 5 on the clock. Trent left side. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Trent outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
For Toronto.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Brogdon. And he lobs it up. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Trent outside. It's hauled in by White. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Inside. Griffin's shot is off.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Brogdon into the lane. Pass to Griffin. Fires the 3. Gallinari's shot is off. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Well, Thaddeus Young comfortable pulling up from just about anywhere. This guy is an effective shooter as long as he's got his feet set.
White, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. Outside Young for 3. Boston with a rebound.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Toronto shooting around 41%. Trent goes in, and he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop, Gary.
White with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boston, no good that time either.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here he goes. And then Porter with the dunk.
Plenty of burst in those legs. Porter attacking the rim with bad intentions.
White for 3. From beyond the arc, and then some.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Trent outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here.
That's about the frame of Gary Trent Jr. He can take any amount of contact, and that frame will hold up. Nicely done.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. White drives in. Here's Griffin. Pass to White from outside the arc. Porter pulls it in. And here's Young. To the paint. Here's Birch. It's tipped.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
And here's Griffin outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. And all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. You couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Danilo Gallinari, Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Barnes finds Siakam. It's stolen by Tatum. Van Vliet against Smart. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Barnes against Tatum to take the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Boston shooting just 37% in the game. And here's Brown for three. On the wing, Tatum. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. And the Celtics lead by 2.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Tipped. It's stolen by Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Knocked away. The kick to Tatum. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. Achua with the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Tatum. The three is up. Tatum with another miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Tatum way outside. That won't go either for Tatum. The Raptors with a lead. To the inside. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Smart. And there's the lob. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Siakam, the pass to Achua. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. On defense, the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. The kick out to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Barnes against Tatum. Barnes passes to Siakam. Shoots over Horford, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Smart. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. That one's wide left.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Van Vliet left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
The thing you've always loved about Fred Van Vliet is his ability to stay focused and calm in the moments that matter. Now standing at the free throw line with a big chance here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Barnes against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Screen by Horford. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And here's Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. And Smart over to help. And here's Siakam for three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued